بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we began a brief commentary of Quran. We got to chapter Nisa, the fourth chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 176 verses. Please listen to verse 43.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تقربوا الصلاة وأنتم سكارى حتى تعلموا ما تقولون ولا جنبا إلا عابري سبيل حتى تغتسلوا وإن كنتم مرضى أو على سفر أو جاء أحد منكم من الغائط أو لامستم النساء فلم تجدوا ماء فتيمموا صعيدا طيبا فامسحوا بوجوهكم وأيديكم إن الله كان عفوا غفورا.
O you who believe, do not go near prayer when you are intoxicated until you know what you say. ولا جنبا إلا عابري سبيل حتى تغتسلوا وإن كنتم مرضى أو على سفر أو جاء أحد منكم من الغائط أو لامستم النساء فلم تجدوا ماء فتيمموا صعيدا طيبا. Nor when you are under an obligation to perform a bath, unless traveling on the road, until you have washed yourselves, and if you are sick or on a journey, or one of you come from a privy, or you have touched the women, and you cannot find water, then make your ablution on clean ground. فامسحوا بوجوهكم وأيديكم إن الله كان عفوا غفورا. Then wipe your faces and your hands. Surely Allah is pardoning, forgiving. Allah says in this verse, when you are intoxicated, don't come close or near to the prayer. It means don't pray. To pray when a person is drunk is wrong and is not accepted. It means after that he should repeat again. This is wrong. Allah says, حَتَّى تَعْلَمُوا مَا تَقُولُونَ, until you know what you say. When a person is intoxicated, he doesn't understand what he says. Since he does not understand, his prayer is not accepted, because in prayer we want to talk to the Lord. If we don't understand anything, it means our prayer is useless. It's not going to help us. This is the reason that we have in narration also that when a person is in a light sickness, in disposition, it's better not to pray in that time, because he doesn't understand what does he says, And this narration is in Kafi, volume 3, page 371. And also in some verses of Quran, when Allah is talking regarding to the hypocrites, Allah says one of their attributes is they are praying while they are in this situation and in this position. It means they pray and they stand up sluggishly. They are so tired that they do not understand what to say. Allah says in chapter Nisa, verse 142, إِنَّ الْمُنَافِقِينَ يُخَادِعُونَ اللَّهَ وَهُوَ خَادِعُهُمْ. Truly, the hypocrites strive to deceive Allah, and He shall require their decide to them. It means Allah will do the same, and Allah will do something that their deceiving goes back to themselves. وَهُوَ خَادِمُهُمْ وَإِذَا قَامُوا إِلَى الصَّلَاةِ قَامُوا كُسَالَى. And when they stand up to prayer, they stand up sluggishly. So we will see that this is one of the attributes of hypocrites. In another verse, Allah says, وَلَا يَأْتُونَ الصَّلَاةَ إِلَّا وَهُمْ كُسَالَى. And they do not come to prayer but while they are sluggish. So when a person is in this situation, as I said, it is a slight sickness. When a person doesn't understand what to say, it's better not to pray in that time, especially when a person is intoxicated. It is not allowed to pray, and if he prays, his prayer is wrong. حتى تعلموا ما تقولون. So this person cannot pray unless his situation becomes normal and he will be able to understand what does he say. Then Allah says, وَلَا جُنُبًا إِلَّا عَابِرِي سَبِيلٍ. And also a person who must perform ablution because he had a sex with his wife and he becomes junub, or when he was sleeping he understood that the sperm came out of his body with the sexual desire. This person after that, either having relation and sex with his wife, or the sperm came out of his body either when he was awake or he was in sleep. In all this situation, this person is not allowed to pray unless after performing a special ablution. Ablution, it means to wash the body in a special way, either as a ghusl or as a wuzu. Of course, wuzu, it means when a person goes to toilet, he sleeps after pray or after going to toilet. If he wants to pray, he must to perform ablution wuzu. It means he should wash in a special way, of course, his face and his right hand and left hand, and wipe the head and his feet. This is for going for the pray after going to toilet or sleeping. But a person who slept with his wife and the sperm came out of his body, or the sperm came out of his body, either he was awake or asleep, he must make ghusl. Ghusl, it means to perform ablution in a special way, to wash the face completely, face and head until the neck first. Second, the right side of the body. It doesn't mean the water should not come to the left, but to wash, to have intention that when he wants to take a shower, for example, now I want to wash my right parts of the body, to wash it completely in front of the body and back. And if the water comes to the left, it's not a big deal, it's not harming, but his intention is the right part completely. Either even the fingers or inside the fingers, all the points should be washed. And after finishing the right part, then the left part. And the intention was to have ablution, ghusl, special washing. So if a person is junub, it means the sperm had come out of his body, he cannot pray in that situation. Wala junuban, it means also believers don't go close to the prayer and don't pray when you are junub. Illa abiri sabil. A scholar said, Illa abiri sabil, it means unless if a person is in a journey. Usually when a person is in a journey does not have enough water. Of course, especially in that time, people did not have a lot of water. And in that time, of course, there is a special way to solve the problem. وَلَا جُنُبًا إِلَّا عَابِرِي سَبِيلٍ. Unless if a person, he is in a journey and does not have water, but the sperm had come out of his body. For that person, at the end of the verse, Allah says, okay, فَلَمْ تَجِدُوا مَاءً, and they don't find water, فَتَيَمَّمُوا صَعِيدًا طَيِّبًا. Then such a person can perform tayammum. Perform tayammum, it means to touch the soil, to touch the stones with the intention of tayammum in a special way, in a state of ablution, in a state of ghusl. So this is tayammum in a state of ghusl al-janabah. Allah says, in this situation, when a person is junub, the sperm had come out of his body, and when a sperm comes out, we say he is junub. It means he is not clean, he is impure, and he must make a ghusl. Illa abiri sabil, unless a person who is in a journey, and we say, okay, what should he do? That at the end, as we said, Allah says he should perform tayammum, hatta taqtasilu, unless you have ablution. وَإِن كُنْتُم مَرْضَى, then Allah starts to bring another examples that if a person cannot perform ablution, then what is the next step, or what is the solution in that situation? Allah mentions a few different circumstances and He says what is the solution. Inshallah, in next section I'm going to talk about that. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.